Hi everyone, Gabi here. I am a master NLP practitioner, an EFT coach, a mindset shifting coach, and a law of assumption coach here at Create Your Future. And I love that you are with me this week as we dive deep into the law of assumption to figure out how to make it work for you. Okay, really quickly, just to share with you a few of my offerings. I currently am providing one-on-one coaching. You can find that information in the description box below if you're looking for an individualized plan to get you unstuck or to manifest your desires right now. Also, I currently have a few offerings available, such as my specific person limitless love meditation. And I really want to highlight this to you and share this with you because I just had a client purchase this 2 days ago. And she has been attempting or trying to manifest her specific person for over a year and a half. After listening to the specific person meditation, where I took her deep into the alpha state, she was able to manifest not only a phone call from no contact, but a date. And now he's already telling her that he wants her back in his life. So go grab that. That's in the description box below. Also, too, we are giving away a free course to identify and remove your blocks. That's in the description box below. So go ahead and go check that out. Okay, guys, that was all the offerings. So I really just want to, I'm so excited about this topic. Okay, so I've made notes so that I could stay on topic today. But today we're going to dive into how do you manifest as God? So I get a ton of questions in my coaching sessions, and you all post a ton of questions on these videos around, well, what actually manifests? Is it your feelings? Is it your thoughts? Is it your state of being? Is it the affirmation? Is it the technique, for instance? And also, do thoughts generate feelings, or do feelings shape your thoughts? So I really wanted to explore this. And I think this really leads into such a great foundation for understanding how you manifest as God. And so let's really dig into this, okay? So the answer really lies in understanding that everything you are contributes to your ability to select your experiences or generate your own reality, okay? And so we're really going to dive in, okay? So reality is created on many levels, including your physical 3D existence, which can involve action. And many, many, many teachers teach us this, including Neville Goddard. But I really want to break this down for you. I had a client who said to me in her aha moment during one of our sessions that, oh my gosh, it's not anything except for you. Your consciousness is the reality process, is the way that you manifest. And she's exactly right. Let me clarify. You are both universal consciousness, so a part of the collective, and your own individualized point of consciousness. There is no separation. And this speaks to both the universal aspect of consciousness and your own personal experience of it. So what manifests? Well, let's think about it in this way, okay? Imagine your identity of who you are right now. Right now, watching this video, who are you? Do you have it? Okay. This is the blueprint right now for your life. So what does the blueprint represent? Your core beliefs, your perceptions of who you are, your perceptions of who you are in relation to other people around you, your perceptions of who you are as a coworker, as a boss, as a parent, as maybe not a parent, as a single person, as a person in a relationship, as a best friend, as a daughter, a son, a mother, a father, an aunt, an uncle. All of these things are part of your perception of who you are, okay? And these are all your core beliefs, these truths that you hold about yourself, and also the connection to the world around you. This is who you are, the core beliefs, your foundation of your life. So the key is to design a blueprint that reflects your true divine nature, to identify with your own divinity, your own God self, okay? So your core beliefs really need to shift to this identity of who you are as a God, as a divinity, okay? And at this level, when you do this, your core beliefs and assumptions, they'll still lay out your blueprint, right? But they're from the God version of you that knows that you have everything right now. You feel everything right now. You know everything right now, including that your desires are already here, including that you've already fulfilled yourself with those desires, including that no matter what, they have to push out into the 3D. Even if you're not physically experiencing them, you're experiencing them here because you have them already, okay? And you can certainly build a great structure of understanding your core beliefs and digging to your stories of resistance and concepts and identifying your blocks. But if you fail to adopt the identity of who you genuinely are as a God self, your blueprint may have flaws, right? Okay. Blueprints, these blueprints that you developed over time through these core beliefs, they shape your identity and they are who you decide to be. You and your behaviors come from these blueprints. Your perception, so the filter you're looking out onto your world with, comes from these blueprints, okay? How you act, your behaviors in the world that you live in comes from these blueprints. So, when you identify with statements like, I am, I am awareness, I'm an individualized point of consciousness, I am a reality generator, I'm a soul, you then align yourself with your God self. Your human self then becomes aligned with your God self, and you now begin to identify as your God self. Are you following along? If so, give me a light bulb down below. Okay, so I really want to take a moment to pause. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to breathe in and breathe out with me. And I want you to say, I am. I am awareness. I am Godness. I am divine in my nature, and I am a soul. How do you feel? Do you feel that connection? Do you feel that power coursing through you? That is your God self. And when you reconnect to your God self, you create just by selecting or deciding who you are and what you have and how others show up in your reality. And then the world conforms to your perception, your belief of who you are, and then it confirms it. It confirms it simultaneously. Okay? It's really, really, really important that you hear this. I had a coaching session this week with a client. She asked about techniques, affirmations, scripting, SATs, etc. And she asked me, what do I do? Which one's the best to manifest my desire? And often, how often do I do it? Do I do it, do I robotically affirm for 10,000 times a day? Do I affirm at 9? Do I affirm at 11? Do I affirm at 1? Do I affirm at 5 and then again at 9? Do I have to visualize before I go to bed? Do I have to script until I have a feeling of happiness or elatedness? Do I have to affirm until I feel all those feelings of happiness and elatedness of having my desire? The truth is, it all depends on what identity you are identifying with and the level of creation you're engaging in. You are an individual. You are unique. Your manifestation process is unique and it matters. And most importantly, you are the process because you yourself are God's self. You are an individualized aspect of the divine. You are made of stardust, the same thing that the rest of the multiverse is made of. And because of that, you don't need a technique. You are the process. You alone are the process. You can simply decide. You can simply decide. That's all you have to do. So I want to reiterate what manifests. What manifests? You do. You are manifesting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at all times. You're doing it naturally. You're doing it all the time. Sometimes we're intentional about it because we really have identified a desire that we want. And sometimes we are unintentional about it and we're manifesting on autopilot. Okay. And it's really, really important that you recognize that because you are manifesting at all times, because of your divine nature, because of the God self that you have, that you are always, always connected to that divine nature. You are always deciding and selecting. You never give up your divinity. Therefore, you never stop manifesting. Never. You are always God's self. Even when your human self appears to have stepped forward and run the show, you are still God's self. And really and truly, you need to honor that. Give yourself that grace and recognize that you selecting and deciding, that's all that you need to do. Now, you can use tools along the way. If you love affirming, keep affirming. If you love scripting, keep scripting. If you love SATs, keep SATs. Keep doing the things that you love, but recognize that they are not what manifest. You manifest. Your selection and decision of who you are manifest. And you identifying that, hey, this may be the blueprint, but I'm adding, I'm making a revision, I'm changing. That means you can change everything. You can just by selecting. So I really wanted to share this with you because I've had a lot of questions over the past couple of weeks with coaching, and I feel like I've shared this exact same teaching with all of my clients, but I really felt like I needed to share it with all of you. And I really want you to know that as we continue this journey together, I think it's very important that you embrace the fact that your consciousness is powerful. Your divine nature is powerful. Recognize, decide, and claim that you are the creator of your reality. You control your thoughts, which means you control your world. And let that empower your journey in manifesting your desires. Okay? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And let me know what else you want to learn about. I would love to teach you. Bye.